Never underestimate the spite of a woman. Cornelia Ahrens preferred being buried in the gutter rather than in a Scottish church. This is not a British story. This happened in Amsterdam, in the courtyard of the Begijnhof. Begijnhof. You see, Amsterdam was once very, very Catholic. But then the Protestants took over and Catholicism was banned. But this is pragmatic Amsterdam, where a rule is a rule, but if you don't bother anyone, do what you like. And so it was for the very religious women called the Begijnen. I think in English it's Begijns. They were not nuns, by the way. They were just an order of very religious women. So for the Begijnen, it was very lucky that they owned all the houses in the courtyard, except the church. This was given to the Presbyterians of the Church of Scotland. And this was, of course, a hard blow for them, an outrage, especially for Cornelia Ahrens, who experienced insult being added to injury when her parents decided to become Protestants as well. And Cornelia, to protest this and also to do penance for her parents, decided, I don't want to be buried in the church, which is the right for all the Begijnen who lived there, but I want to be buried in the gutter right next to it. And when she died, her fellow Begijnen thought, we cannot do this. We have to give her a proper burial inside the church. And that is what they did. But that night, her coffin appeared in the gutter. And at first, the Begijnen thought, this must be a cruel joke. Someone is pranking us. And they buried her again inside the church. But never underestimate the spite of a woman. Because the next night, the coffin appeared in the gutter again, and so it happened the night after. And finally, the fellow Begijnen thought, okay, Cornelia, we got your message. You will be buried in the gutter. And that is where she is until this day. And you can go visit the courtyard of the Begijnen free of charge, the Presbyterian church free of charge, and you can literally walk over the grave of Cornelia because she is still buried in this courtyard. Isn't that amazing? Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. Thank you.